Welcome in, guys, for another reading. My name is Angel, and I'm going to pull some cards for you today and just see what's going on in the energy for you. I hope this finds you well. I hope you're aligning with love or above every day and remembering that your best days are ahead of you, okay? Your best days are ahead of you. Every day is better than the day before. Setting those intentions, saying those affirmations, creating those mantras for yourself. Okay. Lighten your load. Your spirit guides want you to know to lighten your load. 44 also. So let's see. 92 could be significant. You have the choice and power to remove yourself from a stressful situation or simply take it in your stride. Stress is completely voluntary and something we allow ourselves to feel. Even if this may not seem to be the case as you face the responsibilities that your life demands, give your exhausted and tortured mind a break as you start to see things with a brighter outlook. Lighten your load and allow laughter to break you free from your self-imposed prison cell. It's the only way to strengthen your immune system and inspire hope, while protecting you from the damaging effects that stress has dealt you. So you're taking something too seriously or worry is making you ill. Relax. Reshuffle your priorities and schedule. Try a laughter yoga class. See the funny side. So somebody's taking something too seriously. Maybe you're worried that you're worried about something. It's like somebody has the whole world on their back. They feel like the world is on their shoulders and it's their obligation to accomplish something, and it's causing stress and worry. It's okay. You are the one. You are the chosen. You are meant to do something really, really big in your lifetime. 222. But it's not all you. You're part of the one. You're part of the unified field. Part of the other chosen. So don't close yourself off. Don't let stress and worry that if you don't get it done, it's not going to get done, because that's only going to bring in, lower vibrations. Lighten your load. Be carefree. Find any and every way to laugh at things. Laughter is the best medicine. It's literally been scientifically proven. So let's find out what your load is. What is this load, Spirit? What is this load? What is somebody taking on? What is this load, Spirit? What is this load? 333. You could be seeing 333 a lot. 5 of Cups. Spilled tea isn't the end of the world. Somebody really needs to laugh. Watch some comedians or something. You're taking something way too hard. You're being emotionally hard on yourself. Like, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It really isn't. Whatever you're experiencing, whatever you're going through, remind yourself that this is going to pass. It's not like if you made a mistake, if you failed at something, if you let somebody into your heart and then they trampled on it, you need to know that that it's not a big deal. It's like we go through circumstances, even like teenagers and stuff, they feel like it's the end of the world when something happens. Even when I look back on my journals and what I would write and how I felt like the world was coming to an end for me in my own personal life. But in reality, when I look back on it, it's very minimal to me now. But at the time, it was a big deal. I literally felt like my life was crashing around me. I even contemplated unaliving myself because it was so intense. The emotions were just so intense. And that's what I see somebody going through right now. There's some kind of heavy load. I'm not taking those, but I saw the Two of Swords, like being blind, not knowing what direction to go in, being caught up in your emotions, and maybe some not so good decisions that were made, but it's not the end of the world, and it was there to show you something. Yeah, slowly but surely you're going places. I find that really funny. Slowly but surely you're going places because you have the whole world on your back. It might be slow, but it is getting there. Maybe you're crying over like how long this is really going to take. You know, it's a marathon, it's not a race. Ace of Cups. Do you feel that in your heart? That's potential. You have so much potential. You have so much to offer yourself and others. I heard the ripple. You drop some kind of stone in the water and you ripple out, giving people hope. There's some kind of potion. There's some kind of elixir that you're imbued with that you're meant to share with others. But if you're in a frequency of like regret and loss and, you know, caught up in the world kind of collapsing in whatever situation you're in, it ripples out in a negative way. That's why we have to be very, very, for you, you need to be very conscious of where your thoughts and your mentality are so that you know what kind of frequency you're giving off. Maybe you should look into human design. And it's kind of like the natal chart, but it gives you very specific, it's just another way of self-discovery, of discovering your energies, what works for you, what flows with you, what energies you should work with to help get to a certain destination. It's like somebody feels like they're the savior of the world or something. But it's all of us. You are part of it, but it's all of us. So this is your load. Things are definitely gonna get there, but it's a slow pace, okay? What's their advice? Try not to be so picky. It's not that big of a deal. It seems like it. But this too shall pass. Yeah, try not to be too picky. Four of Cups here. Five of Cups, Four of Cups. You gotta let something go. You gotta accept the reality of a situation. One more. Five of Swords. Don't be so picky. You can't be right all the time. Your truth might just be the truth for you. It might not be truth for everybody else. Or maybe you've said something and you were really picky and now there's people that are walking away. But okay, so you should have standards, but being really nitpicky is just going to push people away from you. Maybe for some of you, it's time to actually have standards and be a little picky so that you don't get into a mental conflict with others. You can be right in your own situation and wrong for others. What's the obstacle? Give me one card for the obstacle energy. Ooh. One card for the obstacle energy. Wow. Not three, Spirit. I said one. I just want one. Give me one. Three of Cups. Come together with your coven. Yeah, there's something about a group or people Three of Cups. So maybe you're being really picky. Maybe your soul family or a group of people aren't what you thought they were going to be. But don't be so picky. Things aren't always what they seem, okay? This person in a wheelchair, I actually saw quite a few videos of, some shorts coming up of people being in accidents and losing the use of their legs and being in wheelchairs. They're still people. They still deserve love and opportunities and conversation and socialism, or socializing. So maybe you need to look at this from a different point of view, because it's almost like what I'm getting here is somebody feels like they're not getting what they envisioned. And that's the way the universe works. You can put out and manifest what you're trying to pull into you, but it's not always going to look, it's almost never going to look like what you imagined it to be. It's going to come in its own form. And being open and allowing it to do so will help ease the stress, will help lighten your load, will help you be able to laugh and just be carefree. That's like, see this picture of them laughing and being carefree and kind of not being picky and going with the flow and just enjoying other people's company. And over here, it's like people being really nitpicky, mental deflate, maybe some not so positive feedback or conversations or something. What's the outcome? I just see somebody taking things really seriously. They just need to relax. Six of Cups. Yeah. Give yourself the compassion you were never given. This is the outcome. Giving yourself compassion, giving yourself room to breathe, not being so 1225, not being so hard on yourself. Allowing things to flow and being in a state of nostalgia, like this feeling of familiarity, a feeling of home. What else wants to go with this? Ten of Wands. Why make things so much more difficult why make things so much more difficult than they need to be? Lighten your load. Go with the flow. It doesn't need to be hard. It can be very whimsical, very majestic, very, somebody's buying flowers. Buy flowers for yourself. One more. Find ways to celebrate, find ways to be grateful and appreciate others for who they are. The Sun. Give yourself permission to experience joy. This is what you're being guided to. Please stop worrying and taking things so seriously, because you're feeding that into the energetic field. Address the worry, address the stress, remind yourself of your faith, know that there is a bigger plan for you and that there are things working in your favor that you might not be able to see or understand yet, but they are. Sunflowers can be really significant for somebody. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Pause and savor the results of your success. Some things might not have worked out, but some things are working out and they are coming together. 14 on the timer. All right. Things are really going to work out for you. There was just a lesson. There was something that you needed to gather from this experience, from the stressful experience, so that you could change the energy when it comes to you. You're changing it to, it's like you're transmuting it. You're alchemizing some kind of energy that is really heavy and stressful. And you're learning to be playful and energetic and celebrate and enjoy, like bringing joy to your everyday life, the feeling of protection and nostalgia. Something very familiar is coming your way. That's for sure. Anchor into your energy, number 42. Come home to yourself instead of focusing on others, tasks to be completed, or the external world. Stop riding every wave and drop anchor by doing an activity you love or spending quality self care time alone. Center yourself to feel more powerful, calm, and confident. Your intuition will then stabilize. So things are being stabilized for you once you address this worry and having the weight of the world on your shoulders. I don't know why I'm showing you that, but okay. So things are stabilizing. You're learning more self-care, letting go of the stress here with why make things so much more difficult than they really need to be. You have a choice. And you're welcoming in the sun. You're welcoming in a familiar feeling. This is beautiful. I love you. The universe loves you. Everything is working out for your best and your highest good. And until next time, guys, peace.